Good morning and welcome to day 11 on the Appalachian Trail. Right now I'm leaving Seiler Bald. Seiler Bald is back that way. This is actually a different entrance than I came in last night. So Seiler Bald has two entrances. Both are about a half a mile long to get to the shelter. And if I was a purist, I would go back the way I came and make sure I got the about half mile of an AT that I'm about to miss of white blazes. But I am not a purist. I don't want to add an extra half a mile to my day because I'd have to go back a half a mile and then up a half a mile on the actual AT just to get to where I'm walking to right now. So it'll be about a mile versus what I'm doing is about half a mile to get back to the white blazes. It was supposed to thunderstorm last night and it didn't, or I slept through it, but everything's not that wet. It rained a little bit. My food bag got wet on the outside but not the inside, so that's how I know it didn't rain that bad. I woke up this morning probably around 7 to just a sudden burst of rain and kind of got up in a jolt because I was like, I need to get my food bag before it soaks through because it's not perfectly waterproof. And as soon as I sat up, the rain stopped. But I still got up and got my food anyway. And it's about 8:20 right now. So a little bit later start to the morning. But it felt good to sleep in. I didn't get the most wonderful sleep last night. And maybe I'll talk about why later. Today I'm doing hopefully 12 miles to the Cold Spring shelter. It's supposed to rain all day today, but if it rains like this, I mean, that's totally fine with me. It's like the lightest drizzle ever, but we'll see. It says chance of thunderstorms starting in the afternoon. Either way, I think I'm gonna sleep in the shelter again tonight. It's just a lot quicker to get out in the morning when you don't have to take down a tent, especially when you don't have to take down a wet tent. So it's another reason I really enjoyed hiking with the same group, which I caught back up to them. I think I said that yesterday. It's nice to have familiar faces in the shelter. I feel a lot more comfortable sleeping in the shelter than I would with just all strangers. And so on rainy nights and days like today, that is so appreciated. Anyway, there's a lot of uphill right now, so I gotta go. But yeah, day 11. Crazy. So I just climbed out of the shelter from over there on the left, and then that is the AT that I would have come from. So that's going southbound. So that's the section I skipped. If you're a purist, sorry. This is northbound on the AT. Gotten a couple little spatters of rain so far, but it just comes and goes in like really quick waves. But I love when it's foggy like this and I'm walking through the forest, especially these like grassy areas. Oh, it's just a mood. I don't know, I like days like today. It feels good. It's just fun to have a change of scenery, and then you obviously can't appreciate the clear sunny days without days like this, but I also kind of appreciate these days. I'm really grateful it's not downpouring too. That helps a lot. But I love this. Yeah, I like it. I'm having fun. My poncho. It returned. Ankle update. I'm feeling really good today. Ankle is not hurting. Last night with dinner, I had a 500 milligram pill of ibuprofen. I put some anti-pain, anti-swelling gel all over my ankle and sat with it elevated for a while, and then just tried to stay off it as much as possible. Last night I just sat or laid down on my sleeping pad all evening until I went to sleep. And I'm wearing just the brace today, not the compression tape, because the compression tape caused some like swelling above my ankle where the tape ended. Maybe I just put it on too tight yesterday, but also it's like irritating my skin, whatever that material is. So I'm gonna try not to use that today, but I have more in case I need it. So far so good. I'm like 3 miles in, no pain whatsoever. It feels normal. So that is a really good sign. It's making me more confident that I can make it this last 20 miles or so to the NOC, where I'll take a day off. I'm also walking slower today, just trying to take it easy on the ankle. I don't want to push it. I think rushing down to the road really irritated it yesterday. I think walking fast is the problem, and I need to slow down. And today is a great day for that because I really don't have anywhere to be. Oh. Wow, what good timing. Yeah. Days like today are really nice for that, because by days like today I mean I'm just going from one shelter to another. I don't have to get to town, I don't have to catch a shuttle, like I'm just in the woods all day. And so I'm gonna be here no matter what. There's no sense in rushing to the shelter, and especially because I'm only doing 12 miles today, which only is crazy to say, but it's true. I can do that in less than 8 hours, and that's been my goal right now to start. Like for the first few weeks, I just don't want to walk more than 8 hours a day, because time on your feet is really what gets you more than like the mileage or the elevation. And I'm used to working 10-hour shifts on my feet, but not with the elevation, and I'm not consistently carrying 20 to 30 pounds, so I think 8 hours is a good place to start. And if I can hike less, I hike less. I think most days I'm probably hiking like 5 or 6 miles, or 5 or 6 hours, but 8 hours is really the maximum I'm trying to do every day, unless there's a really good reason to do more. The only time I will rush today is if it does start thundering and lightning and I'm on a bold. Then I'll start running. Not running, but I wish I knew what that said. I know it says something gap. Because there's a road there. Oh, this is why a gap. And we know what gap means. It means now we go up. See, I hate having the hood on. Because what the hell is that? The worst place to be when there's lightning.
I can't.
This is ridiculous. Oh, look, there's a blaze on the trash can. I bet there's a good view up there. Oh. Well, that's just what you get.
I can't even open up my phone.
Favorite place for a fabulous view. What a view. Okay, I'm gonna go down because, well, actually, this is a good idea. lovely little lunch right here. And now I'm going to start walking again because the rain has actually calmed down a little bit and there's no lightning right now. And this is actually a really scary place to be if there's lightning. So I'm gonna book it off of this mountain, hill, whatever I'm on. Okay, hey, I'm like 8 miles in now. And let me tell you what happened to me today. We went over, I don't know how many balds, but there were 2 big climbs. There, Wyabald was the second climb. That was where we had that stone building and took a lunch in. And there was another one right before Wyabald. I was at the very top of that when the thunder started and I saw lightning. And the top isn't wide open, at least. There's some trees around you, but it's still pretty open. So I literally ran down that thing into the gap and we were just walking in thunder and lightning, trying to decide what to do because we knew we had another climb coming up. Also, my feet are so wet, like you might as well just walk in the puddle. So right before the climb up Wyabald, the thunder and lightning kind of rolled past us and it lightened up, so we were like, okay, this is a good sign. We're just gonna make a break for it and try and get over Wyabald before there's any more lightning comes through. And then took a nice little break up there because it was just a good spot for it. It was about lunchtime, it was like 11:20. And I'm so glad I did that because I have a lot more energy now to hopefully just push out this last 6 miles to the shelter. It's just been raining non-stop. Hopefully the glare, there's water all over my GoPro, so I don't know what this looks like for you, but yeah, just rain all day. It comes in waves where it's a lot of rain and then just what's happening right now. Like, I would consider this a little bit of rain. I have given up on keeping my hair dry because I was just trying to hear for thunder, and I don't know, I like to hear what's going on around me, so the hood kind of is annoying. And since it's like 60 outside, I'm not too worried about being wet. And I know I'll have like a lot of hours to dry off at the shelter. This is crazy. My feet, oh my god. This is ridiculous. The trail is just a river. It's just one giant puddle. And I don't want to be the person that widens the trail, so my feet are already wet. It doesn't really matter, I feel like, at this point. The sun is trying to come out. The rain stopped. Wow, I was not expecting this. I thought it was just literally gonna rain forever. Yummy. Wow. It's nice to actually be able to take a break outside. What a view. That was a viewpoint. The weather's not going to clear that fast. Well, Okay, pretty sure I just have to climb this thing and then I'll be at the shelter. No problem. So this is where I was supposed to stay tonight. But this is literally the sketchiest shelter I've seen yet. There is just like trash everywhere. There's whatever the hell that is. An abandoned dog bowl. Someone's ski poles, more trash. And then the privy, I don't want to go back down there, but it is like slanted backwards and it smells like cigarettes. I don't like it. I don't like it. My gut says no, don't stay there. And all the tenting here is up on the ridge and it's supposed to storm tonight, so I am gonna be in the market for a stealth spot tonight. I'm gonna just hopefully get up and over this next bald. I mean, maybe I'll check out these campsites, they're right here. Actually, maybe I'll be okay here. Okay, here's the setup, the shelter. Maybe you can see in the back over there. It's not the greatest spot, but at least there's not any like trees or branches that look like they would fall on my tent. But it's pretty sloped. It's gonna be wet tonight. There might be lightning. I think I'm gonna sleep better in my tent than I would in the shelter. I wanted to set up really quick before it started raining because it's supposed to start raining in the next like 15 minutes. I'm gonna try and get my bear hang set up and then probably just hang out in here for the rest of the night. For some reason I just feel like better in the tent because I can kind of remain anonymous. Like I can be hidden from the trail. That's really the main thing, is like I don't want to be alone at the shelter when someone pulls up that I don't really want to be hanging out with. My poor feet.
It's still raining. I have service here, which is really nice, so I've been talking to Christina on the phone. I'm like hoping the rain slows down a little bit so I can make dinner because I'm really hungry. I've just been snacking. I've had some nuts, but I have this bone broth and I really want to drink it, but I don't want to light my stove in the tent. I think I'm gonna be in here all night, girl. It is supposed to rain pretty much continuously until 8 a.m., 7 a.m. So this is my home for the night. So far so good. I was a little worried being on the slant that it was gonna like flood and really soak my tent, but there's really not any major water drippage. My footprint is wet, but I think that's just because it was already wet when I put it down. I don't think that's like, oh, well, it might be new leakage from the slope, but it's not wet inside yet. So I got some things hanging to dry, even though they're not gonna dry. I swear I never eat in my tent, but this is an eat in your tent kind of day, okay? Got the chili ramen and 2 of these sunflower oil tuna packets. I need to eat so bad. Made it through another day, day 11, rainiest day so far on trail. Today I hiked 12.2 miles from the Siler Bald shelter to the Cold Spring shelter, or at least a campsite near the Cold Spring shelter. It really felt like an easy 12 miles, so I can definitely feel myself getting stronger. I got here pretty early in the day, I want to say around 3, p.m. and so I've had the whole evening, even after doing a 12-mile day. It's been wonderful. I am hoping that the rain stops at 8 a.m. like the forecast says, but you know, you just never know, so we'll see. But all of my stuff is officially dirty, disgusting, covered in mud, and I'm really looking forward to drying it all out and wiping it off at the hostel. I'm excited that I get 2 nights there. That's something that's really gonna get me through this giant downhill tomorrow morning for sure. But I think that's it for today. I'm just gonna lay down, probably gonna fall asleep pretty early, and then I gotta have a slightly later start to my day since I'm only doing 11 miles. I'm gonna hopefully wait out the rain in the morning. We'll see what happens, but thanks for watching again, and I will see you in the morning. Good night, guys!